Hello, Wednesday. I want to play a game. Sorry, I don't know. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Trailer reaction time. A trailer I'm very excited for. Today we have our very first teaser trailer for Scream 6. That's right, we're up to the 6th Scream already. Part 5 started a new trilogy, is my understanding, which is going to make 4 an odd outlier. Hey, we'll talk about all that and more in just a minute. I'm very excited. If you want to see this trailer without my very excited face in the way, there's a link in the description below, or something's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out, come on back, watch me watch this, and then we'll geek out over it together, because it's going to be geek out worthy, especially when Ghostface boxes a dude and punches his head right off his body. If you don't know what's happening in this movie, that may not make sense. All right, yes, the world is weird, times are tough, things are still strange, but you know what? We will get through this. We will get through this together. Something just closed on my computer or something. I don't know what the heck that was. It startled me. Is Ghostface in here? All right. We like to say this together. It puts a little smile on your face. It gets the power of positive thinking going. So let's say it together. We will get through this. We will get through this together. Okay, so yeah, Ghostface in New York. That's why. This is Ghostface Takes Manhattan. I think it's set on Halloween. It's the first time, well, it's like, not the first time, but the second time, I guess, he's leaving Woodsboro. Because I guess in part 2, he left for the college. Or he, she, whatever. You never know who Ghostface is going to be in, well, if it's a good Scream movie. I really liked the last one a lot. I like all the Scream movies. I do still think 1 and 2 are by far the strongest, but even 3's got a lot of good merits, even though I think universally people would mostly, not everybody, mostly agree that maybe that's on the bottom for a lot of people. Although some people might say 4 or 5, but I really like them. I'm excited for some returning characters here. I know there's no Neve Campbell, but honestly, I mean, people are like, there's no Scream without Neve Campbell. Well, how many Halloween movies happen without Jamie Lee Curtis? How many Nightmare on Elm Streets happen without Heather Langenkamp? How many Friday the 13th happened without the Tommy Jarvis character? I mean, like, it's fine. As long as the story's good, it's got some good kills, and I hear this is going to be the goriest Scream yet, and a good kind of twisty-turny mystery and some laughs, I'm fine for it. Besides, pretty much all my favorite legacy characters are gone anyway. So, you know, Neve and Courteney Cox, I'm excited when they're in it, but I'm not going to miss them if they're not. It's all about Ghostface for me, baby. So let's get to it. This is just a teaser. It's not going to be terribly long, but I'm very excited. Let's watch. March 10th? No, wow, okay, well, I'm double featuring March 10th because I'm also going for 65. Yes, 100 billion, 1,000% yes. And that is what a teaser should be. That got me teased. That set up the new premise. We're good to go. A little glimpse of Jenna Ortega, and now we can theorize. I just had a theory during that, like, what if, you know, because the way the Scream movies go, they're kind of a meta commentary on, like, real-life stuff. So, you know, in a bigger city, you're likely to get a team of pranksters doing stuff. So what if it's like a team of Ghostfaces this time, and they're like trying to make viral videos or something? I don't know. That would be cool. It doesn't have to be that. It can be whatever it needs to be as long as it does a good job of it. But that just kind of popped in my brain and got me excited. Also, the train is a little triggering because I keep flashing back to The Sadness, which has probably the most brutal train sequence of any film thus far. I don't think they're going to do something similar here, but yeah. So, yeah, of course I'm in. It's Scream. I love these movies. You know, listen, I grew up in the 80s, man. I'm a video store kid of the 80s where I watched all the Friday the 13th, all the Texas Chainsaw Massacres, all the Halloweens, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets. You know, and good or the bad, I love them all. And I feel that way about the Scream franchise because I can always find something good. Trust me, I see bad movies, but I don't like talking bad about movies because I know how difficult they are to make, and it's a miracle they ever get finished, much less released. So even when I see something I didn't quite like, I might say something like, you know what, I'm just glad we live in an era where something this low budget can get released in theaters. That's a direct thing I've said about something recently. But yeah, that said, that looks fantastic. And for those that might be too young or don't know the reference I made earlier about having a boxing match and knocking the head off, and this is Paramount. Paramount put out the Friday the 13th films. The 8th one was Jason Takes Manhattan. Don't get me started on that. But when they were actually in Manhattan finally, he does that to a dude. And it's like, for me, it's the weakest kill in any Friday the 13th movie. But that was the joke I was going for. But I realized this is Paramount. There's no reason for them not to make Jason Takes Manhattan parody poster and release that as an official poster for this movie, because it would totally freaking work. Anyways, I'm very excited. What do you think? Are you excited? What's your Scream rankings? What's your favorite? Who is your favorite character? Are they still alive? What do you think the twist or the gimmick might be for this one? Let me hear your thoughts. Definitely geek out with me in the comments below. I look forward to reading what you have to say. Other than that, click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we'll get through this. We will get through this together. I make 90s style pop punk. If you want to check that out, I got a whole bunch of stuff out there. Anywhere you listen to music, look up Eric Butts. Check out a couple songs, see what you think. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. It's like folk punk sometimes too. And I'm making some new stuff very, very, very soon that I'm very excited about. Also, I'll be doing some short films next year. So if you want to see some of my some of my previous film work on my very out-of-date website, you can check out ericbutts.com, and hopefully next year I'll get that cleaned up, though I thought I would this year. Who knows? I keep making time and then I don't have time. I don't know what's going on. And of course, as always, there's more content and ways to support this channel with the links in the description below. So click that see more button to see more butts. And on that note, I'm going to get on out of here, get excited about rewatching all the Screams leading up to March, and not answering calls. Although Ghostface would never call me, because I would know if it's just trivia, I would get it. Probably. I say that, but you start asking me certain modern films, maybe not. Anyways, I'll see you all later.